Okay. I am Mohammad Saghir. Just briefly, I would like to introduce myself. I hold master degrees in commerce and political science. And as far as my professional experience is concerned, I'm working since 1984. From 1984 to 2008, I worked with USAID, United Nations World Food Programme, Catholic Relief Services, and UNDP. While working over there, I successfully managed emergency, relief, and development projects across various sectors. And since 2008, I am working as a senior independent consultant. And it's my pleasure to let you know that for the last 2 years, I am teaching to the students of AIU. And while working as a consultant, I rendered consulting services to UN agencies, donors, and some international organizations. As far as the area of my expertise is concerned, that is related to project appraisals, project design, strategic planning. I have rendered these services to different organizations, as I mentioned, monitoring, evaluation, disaster risk management, uh, training, capacity building, and gender mainstreaming. These are some of the major key expertise which I have, and I have rendered these services to different organizations. And now I'll come to the class objectives. The learning objectives of this class are to enhance students' academic knowledge and skills in applying essential skills for project management by focusing on, we are going to focus on, since it's a continuation of the last two classes related to project management. So now we are going to talk about applying. So I want to connect last classes with this one. That's why I'll recap of the last two classes on essential skills for project management and what are the key terms those are applied in project management skills, and how can we apply applying essential skills to manage project life cycle management skills to, and how the university students can apply project management skills to their studies. So during this class, we are going to talk how students can apply project management skills related to their classes and studies, and what are the key issues in terms of project management, and how can we resolve these issues by applying project management skills. As far as the structure of today's class is concerned, first of all, I'm going to make a PowerPoint presentation aligned with the class learning objectives. And then active student participation through questions during the class. I'll ask during the class some questions from you, and you can write down your answers in the chat box. And we will have review key takeaways from this class. And at the end of class, we will have question answer session where you can share or ask your questions and share your observations and make any suggestions. And then we will be concluding this class. Now coming to the recap of last two classes on essential skills for project management. I'll start with the definition of project management skills. In fact, when we talk about project management skills, these are abilities, competencies required to successfully initiate, plan, execute, monitor, and close projects And they include a mix skills like technical skills, hard skills. I'll also share with you briefly what are these skills. So we have a continuity of the last two classes with this one, and it will be easier to understand then. And when we applied effectively these skills, these skills help team align outcomes with project goals, coordinate across functions, and deliver results within time, budget, and resource limits. These are the major resources whenever we talk about the project management, and we need to have resources like time, budget, personnel, and these resources are not unlimited. These are always limited resources, and we have to deliver within available and limited resources in order to achieve the goals. Type of project management skills, as I said, technical skills. For example, data analysis is a technical skill, programming and database management. These are the few examples. Same is for hard skills, the project scheduling, budgeting, and statistical analysis. And soft skills are communication. This is very much important because without having a clear communication, you cannot pass on your information and you cannot manage the team if you don't have a proper communication system while implementing, monitoring, evaluating, or closing the project. That helps at all levels. Leadership, of course, it is one of the soft skills. And how do you solve problems? And how do you work as a team? These are some of the soft skills. So we can say that three skills: technical skills, hard skills, and soft skills. And why the project management skills are important? These ensure projects achieve their goal efficiently and effectively, improve overall team performance and productivity. For instance, as a team leader, once you work as a team leader, you try to help your team so that they can perform and deliver as per the requirement of the project. And for that purpose, overall improvement can be achieved. And it aligns project activities with organizational goals. So simultaneously, these activities are aligned with the project goals so that ultimately goals are achieved, and provide a structured approach. Structured approach for what? For planning, implementation, monitoring, closing across project life cycle. When we talk about project life cycle, it starts with initiating a project, planning, implementation, monitoring, and closing. So in each phase of the project life cycle, these skills are very much important to provide a structured approach. And it supports successful delivery of projects within time, as we already said about that, about the resources, time, budget, and scope constraints. And how do we acquire? Now the question comes in that how can we learn, how can we acquire these project management skills? So briefly, I would say that when you work practically, you gain practical skills like problem solving and adaptability on job. And there are many skills once you start working, and when you work practically, then you learn a lot. You learn from your team members, you learn from your team leader. So it's a part of learning process. And through trainings, workshop, you stay updated after having attended all these trainings related to it, or any type of workshops, those are related to it. And you update your knowledge to the latest tools and methods related to that. And you also learn project management tools, develop efficiency in software for planning and tracking. So it helps these tools. Once you learn these tools, you get these tools and you start practicing, it helps you in planning, tracking, and mentorship. Learn from experienced professionals for guidance and insight. You see, you are not alone while working in a project. You have a team, and of course, you have a experienced professionals and a professional team leader from whom you can get guidance and insights related to these skills. Feedback and reflections, it helps a lot. Once you use feedback and self-assessment, it improves on continuous basis to your, and help you to implement and apply your skills, management skills. And networking, once you start connecting with different professionals, communities, and you get the learning approach and opportunities. So these are the major project management acquiring skills. And briefly, I'll share with you some of the key terms, those we used in applying essential project management skills. Delegation. During the presentation, we are going to discuss these terms, and you will get this idea how these terms work when you apply project management skills like collaboration, change management, risk management, mitigation risks, prioritization, setting goals. How do you set goals? Communication, different types of communication you learn and you apply. Controlling, timelines, problem identification and solving, and the leadership. And what is applying essential skills in project management? In fact, applying essential skills in project management means integrating a balanced mix of soft, hard, and technical skills. We talked about these three skills. Now, when you apply, it is not only one skill you apply. You apply these three skills as per the requirement. These are soft skills, hard skills, and the technical skills. It's a combination that works. These skills are applied across all phases. For example, initiating, planning, implementation of programs, projects, monitoring, and closing. For what? To ensure projects are delivered on time, within scope, and with quality. As far as the quality is concerned, you said at the planning stage what type of standard are to be delivered and how to deliver so that the quality is maintained during the project life. They are vital for managing resources efficiently, fostering collaboration, addressing challenges, because without challenge you cannot say that everything can, if you have the skills, but it doesn't mean that you will not face any challenge. So you need to address challenges, you need to identify it, and you need to find options and make decisions based on the information with the help of team, and achieving project's goal within defined allocated resources. So time and again, I would say that the resources, those are limited. You have to achieve goals within the defined allocated resources. And your project management skill will help you out in order to achieve goals within the allocated resources. And how can we apply project management skills when we talk about project life cycle initiating phase? Now we will discuss the initiating phase and how to apply these skills. Effective project initiation start with clearly defining the project goals. This is what very much important to keep in mind, that without any goal, you cannot start. The goals provide direction, align team efforts, and establish a basis for decision making throughout the project life. Throughout the project life means complete project cycle. That is initiating, planning, implementing, monitoring, evaluation, and closing. Initial skills include strategic thinking, goal setting, risk identification, and stakeholder analysis and engagement. For each project, you have, in addition to the staff, you have different stakeholders, and you can learn how to make stakeholder analysis in order to have clear information which is already on going on, and how to engage them. Managers apply these skills by defining goals, analyzing needs, and preparing proposals. The initiating phase lays the foundation for approval and long-term success. Next phase, that is planning phase. Planning phase transforms idea into a structured roadmap. How to do it, what to do it. Key skills include scheduling, budgeting, and risk management. Some of these are. Managers define scope, allocate resources, and develop communication strategies. Communication strategies could be verbal communication, could be mechanism of reporting, and what should be the frequency, what should be the contents of the report. Once the reports are received, what action and who will take the actions in order to resolve any issue and see whether the project is progressing in the right direction and as per the plan. A strong plan guides execution while remaining adaptable. That means that once you prepare a plan, then it doesn't mean that you cannot change it. If you see a need and you see that plan is not working and there are some flaws and the plan is not clear, so during the project implementation, along with the team and discussion with the team stakeholders, the plan can be revised, and necessary changes can be made. In a way, a plan is a living document. And how do we apply while we implement? When we talk about implementation phase, during the project implementation phase, managers use project management skills to help the team work efficiently, stay focused on project goals. Now we are talking about implementation phase. During implementation, focus on project goals and stay motivated to achieve them, to achieve these goals. This phase requires strong leadership, good coordination, clear communication, and good teamwork, and the ability to handle conflict when they arise. While working, you see, there could be conflicts within the team. So the skills of conflict resolutions in the project management helps to resolve these issues, and the team leader approach uh, the staff members and apply essential skills in order to resolve these issues. Managers are responsible for giving out tasks, checking progress, and making sure the work gets done on time and meets the project goals. Now we'll talk about the monitoring and controlling phase and how we apply management skills. Those are essential for monitoring and controlling. Monitoring and controlling phase ensures accountability and performance. You see, for each team member, a performance plan is prepared, and accordingly, the team leader review the performance of the staff member, and each member as well as the team leader is accountable. Skills include analytical thinking, performance tracking, and adaptive planning. Managers ensure key performance indicators. The key performance indicators are set at the planning phase. So you know whether you are going in the right direction and you are achieving your goals set and within the allocated resources according to the quality. The goal is to keep projects aligned with the objectives. In the project life cycle, the last phase is the closing phase. Even for the closing phase, the team leader and the team members need to have management skills so that the project is concluded with final deliverables and lessons learned. Essential skills include evaluation. This is related to closure. Evaluation, documentation, and recognition of the team. You recognize the good work of the team. Those have accomplished the goal. Manager verify outputs, archive records, and release resources. Closure ensures accountability and celebrates team contribution. Now I have a question for you. It says, university students can apply project management skills to their studies. Is it true or false? Can the university students apply project management skills to their studies? Please write down your answer in the chat and I'll share the answer with you. Okay, let's see. It is true because students can apply project management skills to their studies by adjusting them to their academic needs, just like the managers do at work. So I'll take this point for further discussion, and we'll have further details and discuss it. But as far as the application by students is concerned, it is true. Yes, the students can apply project management skills. Now, how university students can apply project management skills to their studies. Now we will discuss how you are going to apply project management skills to your studies. You can benefit from applying project management skills to recognize and manage your academic life effectively. How? These skills help in setting clear goals, break down complex tasks, and planning study schedules. By managing time, resources, and prioritize well, students can handle assignments, exams, and projects more efficiently. Management skills provide a structured approach that supports academic success. So these are the ways how you can apply project management skills to your studies. These are, I mean, a broad, I have done it broadly. So there are there are many like you can apply, but this can give you a sort of a idea that you have a clear goal and you break your complex tasks and you plan, you manage time of your studies, of your assignments. So these are some of the major areas. Now we'll talk about planning and goal setting, how you can plan and set goals. Students can set clear academic goals such as achieving a target GPA or completing a thesis, breaking tasks into smaller steps and using smart goals help them stay focused on realistic. And how you can better manage time and schedule by treating each semester like a project. Students can manage deadline effectively. Using planners or digital tools ensures priorities are clear and tasks are completed on time. So in terms of time management, this is how you can apply time management skill. Organizing work and resources. Dividing assignments into stages makes large workload manageable. You can manage large workload by dividing the assignments into stages, and keeping a study material well organized and using checklists helps track progress efficiently. Teamwork and collaboration. In group projects, assigning roles and holding regular checks ins keeps everyone accountable. Practicing active listening. Now here we are talking about the communication. Active listening and conflict resolution foster smooth teamwork. Managing tasks, students can identify risk like missed deadlines or technical failure and plan for them in advance. You can plan in advance so that you can meet the target. Having backups and staying flexible ensure they, they adapt when challenges arise. Monitoring and self-assessment. You can make your own assessments by regularly reviewing grades, feedback, and study outcomes allow students to track performance. Adjusting studies based on reflection help improve results. You can get better results. Communication and engagement. Clear communication with professors and peers prevents misunderstanding. By asking questions early and improving presentation skills strengthens academic performance. Closing and continuous learning. After each exam or project, students should review what went well and what didn't. Recognize lessons learned, why it happened, helps refine study habits for future success. So you can, at the closing stage, you can review, and that will give you a chance for continuous learning. Again, I have question for you. It is project management skills do not support the closing phase of a project. We have talked about the phases of the projects. The last phase was closing phase. Now, the question is, project management skills do not support closing phase of a project. Is it true or false? Please write down your answer as earlier, and I'll share the results with you. Let's see the answer. False. It is false because the following project management skills support the closing phase of a project. Even for the closing, you need to have the skills related to evaluation, documentation, closure management, and team appreciation. Closing phase doesn't mean that you don't need to have skills. You need to have, these are broad categories of the skills for closing of a project. And earlier we discussed that issues come up, and you have to analyze them and solve the issues by applying project management skills. Project management skills are essential for achieving project goals. By applying them can be challenging, but you can face different challenges. That's why we say that, but applying them can be challenging. Managers often face issues like unclear objectives, poor communication, limited resources, and unexpected risks. These problems can cause delays and confusion if not addressed early. To overcome them, managers should set smart goals, maintain open communication, plan for risks, and follow realistic schedules. Continuous learning also helps managers improve and handle future projects more effectively. Sometimes the goals are not set in a clear form. Then the issue is some projects start without clear goals or the scope keeps changing, causing confusion and wasted effort. So how can we address this issue? We can agree on project goals at the beginning and make smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals, and only approve scope changes through a clear process. So very important thing is that we must have very clear goals. And if at the very beginning, if you find it, these goals are not clear, these are not specific, not measurable, not achievable, not relevant, and these are not time bound, then we have to reset so that we have smart goals. Poor communication, the issue is poor communication can lead to mistakes, delays, conflict in the team. There are many issues the miscommunication can cause. And the suggested solution, I would say, use clear communication channels like meetings, email, project tools, adapt your message for different audience and encourage open, honest discussion in the team. Mismanagement of resources. The issue that may come, limited budgets, staff or skills can slow down a project. How can we resolve it? What are the solutions? Check the skills and availability of team members early, assign tasks wisely, focus on most important activities, and seek outside help or partnership when needed. Poor risk management, unexpected problems like staff leaving, suppliers delays, or policy changes can disrupt our progress. So we can resolve these issues, list possible risks in a risk register, prepare a backup plan, and assign someone to keep an eye on risks. So in advance, we need to identify the risk and we need to have approach strategy how we are going to address these risks and make risk analysis and resolve these problems, risk, so that we achieve the goals. Sometimes the deadlines are very much unrealistic. Unrealistic deadlines cause stress poor quality work, and burnout. Solutions use planning tools like calendar charts to set realistic schedule, break big tasks into smaller steps, and spread work fairly to keep teams motivated. Lack of monitoring and reporting can lead to issues. Projects can go off track when progress is not regularly tracked and issues are not addressed timely. So we can say that we can address these issues by monitoring progress consistently. And we should have a clear plan of monitoring while planning for the project, track key metrics, and take corrective actions promptly. While talking about communication, I mentioned that during the reporting week, we identify issues, challenges, those need corrective actions promptly. So we can use an effective communication so that the problems, once these come up, are conveyed and solved without any delay. Lack of continuous learning, projects management practices change fast and managers can fall behind. Keep learning. The best solution is keep learning, follow trends, connect with peers, and use lessons from past projects. That you have to keep your knowledge updated. Conclusion, we can say project management is not just about following processes. It requires adaptability, foresight, and leadership. By applying structured solutions, managers can reduce challenges, improve teamwork, and achieve successful results. This approach makes projects smoother and more effective. Now I'll sum up. Project management skills include technical, for example, data analysis, hard skills, for example, budgeting, soft skills like teamwork. These are project management skills. 3, technical skills, hard skills, and the soft skills. These skills align with the project life cycle. In life cycle, we discussed about initiating, planning, implementation, monitoring, and closure. Students can benefit by setting goals and managing time, organizing tasks and collaborating, managing risk and tracking progress, communicating effectively and learning from experience. Of course, there are challenges we talked about, key challenges, those come up. And we discussed that unclear goals are the challenges, poor communication, limited resources, how we should utilize the resources, and unexpected risks. We should always keep prepared and we should in advance analyze the risks. So once these come up, we can address these issues and resolve them. And some of the solutions we talked about, using SMART goals, clear communication, risk planning, realistic scheduling, and we talked about the deadlines, and continuous improvement. So it is by learning. We like if we give the example of a project life cycle, we initiate, we plan, we monitor, and we learn. So the continuous learning is very much important in order to make improvements so that we may achieve the goals. So now I'll open the session for your questions if you have, and any comments or concerns.
Just to let everybody know, we only have 10 minutes remaining in the class, and then we'll have to close the class. We can't go beyond 1 hour today. Okay, let's get going. Thank you so much, Mohammed Sagir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This topic is so important and so valuable. Well, we've got the first question coming in from Ismail.